And I'd like to welcome you all tonight and thank you so much for being here. I know that time is precious, so I appreciate you spending your time with us. And I'm going to go ahead and screen share, and I'm hoping this works. I hope that you can see my screen. Okay. Can someone give me a thumbs up if you can see my webinar? Thank you. Okay, all right, so here we go. We are talking tonight about why do I need a challenge group and a coach? So this is a really passionate topic of mine because challenge groups really changed my life, and near and dear to my heart is this experience. So I'm so excited to share it with you, and again, thank you for being here. So what I'd like you to do, I just want to check and see what we have going on here tonight. You should be able to type in the chat box. So if you can get into the chat box, please type in, what are your current health and fitness goals of, like, as of right now today? What are you wanting to do in regards to your health and fitness? So go ahead in the chat box. You can go ahead and type that in, okay? If you can't get into the chat box, that's okay. You can go over to the event page later and you can go ahead and post that up over there. I just want to see, you know, where you guys are. And I see a couple people are adding their health and fitness goals, and I thank you. We'll go ahead and we'll check that out a little bit later. Okay. And then if you can, please go ahead and type in the chat box, what are your current struggles in regards to health and fitness? Because I think we all have something that we struggle with, don't we? I know when I first started this journey, I struggled with everything. I needed help with literally everything. So go ahead, if you feel comfortable, type in, what are you struggling with right now? All right, and I just wanted to remind you that tonight I am giving away a $25 gift card, and how that works, it's going to be the gift card of your choice. So I had in my picture 3 gift cards on Facebook. Those are just 3 that I had in my wallet. You can pick whatever you want, and I will get that out to you. If I can get it to you electronically, I will. If your gift card choice is not available electronically, then I will mail it to you. And the way it's going to work, everybody who stays till the end will have the chance to fill out a questionnaire over on the event page. So you'll fill out a short questionnaire with a secret code word. I'm going to give you the secret code word at the end of the webinar. Everybody who fills out that questionnaire gets their name entered in the drawing, and we'll pull 1 name, okay? I also have the opportunity for some other prizes, so stay with me and we'll get into that a little bit later. So, what are these challenge groups? You probably see me inundating you guys with challenge groups and health and fitness support and accountability, blah, blah, blah. And some of you may be wondering, what in the world is she talking about? Well, a challenge group is Beachbody lingo, but what it is basically is a group of like-minded women or men or both who get together. We form a group led by a Beachbody coach. I'm a coach, and we have several other coaches on the call tonight. And what we do is we strive to hit our fitness goals together. We create healthy habits that become a lifestyle together. We follow simple meal plans. We work out for about 30 minutes a day. We hold ourselves accountable, and we feel confident being a part of that group. So basically, coaches are just normal people who are helping others become extraordinary. And that is just exactly what happens. The challenge groups are where the magic lies. I always say that. So I just wanted to share with you a little bit about my journey. You've probably seen bits and pieces of it here and there, but at the top left there, in the purple shirt, that's me back then, before I found my first challenge group. Before I found my first challenge group, I was literally lost in life. I knew that my health was an issue, but I just didn't know how to get started. We had tried so many different things. My husband and I were talking about that today. We had tried Weight Watchers and failed, and Tap and Track and failed, and we had failed over and over at so many different things. And I just didn't have a direction back then. I had so many excuses as to why what I was doing wasn't going to work. I was tired all the time. I was in a brain fog, depressed, so depressed some days I wouldn't leave my house. That's where I ended up. I just felt weak. My body was weak all the way around, and I was just setting a poor example for our family. And then on the right there, because of the success that I found with Beachbody and the challenge groups, I have no more excuses. I've learned to ditch the excuses, and you have excuses or results, and that's what I learned in the challenge groups. And endless energy, focus, a lot of determination now that I didn't have before. I just feel super strong. I'm going to be 44 years old here soon, and I honestly feel the strongest I've ever felt my whole entire life. And that's including college and my 20s and everything. I feel stronger now than ever. And I feel like I'm leading my family to good health at this point, instead of vice versa. So on the bottom there, the bottom left, the picture of with us and Goofy, that's my kids and I, May 2014. And then the picture on the right, we went back to Disney, December 2015. So you can see the transformation just from, it just took, well, I started my January 2015, I started my journey, and by September I had lost the weight. It was 65 pounds. So you can see it was a very short time frame that it took to make that transformation. And over on the right there, January 2015, that is my very first before picture that I ever took for a challenge group. And on the right is an after picture that I took for a challenge group in June of 2016. So that's a little bit about me and my journey. And that is why I'm so passionate about sharing this experience with others, because it works, and there is success to be found here. And I always tell people, I feel like I'm aging backwards. And you can see in the pictures, that is a true statement. I mean, I was so lethargic, and I just felt old. And I felt like I was just, this is the way I was supposed to be. I'm supposed to be this frumpy mom with no energy. That's what moms do. And that was the end of that. But my health got so poor that I actually had to make a change. There was no there was no other option. So it was because of my poor health that I did make this change. But now I just feel on top of the world, because as you can see, it's just, I'm full of energy now, and things are just totally changed. So how did that become possible? It's the challenge groups. That's the difference. That's the difference between the failure with the Weight Watchers programs, the tap and track. There was no accountability there. So the key for me personally was challenge groups. We got in these groups. There were people, like-minded people in the group. There were beginners like me, so I didn't feel like I was alone. There were people who had been on their journey for a while, who had success, that they were offering tips and motivation. So just this collective group of people from all different walks of life with all different experience, it was like magic. It really helped me. I jumped into my first one January 8th of 2015. I have never looked back, and every single month I show up in a challenge group. Now, January of this year, I started running my own. So I run my own challenge groups as a coach now. So Shakeology, portion control, and then a short workout every day. That's what has worked for me. I follow my program to the T. I get in the challenge group, participate, do my 22 to 30-minute workout, and drink that Shakeology. So I have just a short video for you. I have just woven some videos into this webinar so that you can just take a look. Sometimes the videos speak just more clearly than I can. So I'm going to play this short video for you so you can check it out. I have 3 videos woven into the webinar tonight. So this one's about, I think, 3 minutes long. So I'm going to go ahead and press play. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and move on. And the next person up is going to be Hannah. Hannah is a coach on my team. I'm blessed to have her as part of our challenge groups every month. She has a huge heart for encouraging others. And I don't believe that our challenge groups would be the same without her. So Hannah, thank you so much for being on the call tonight. And thank you for sharing your story with us. I really appreciate you putting this together and get this guest appearance. So take it away. I'm going to mute myself so that we can hear you.
All right. Well, thank you for that wonderful induction. And I just want to say hi, everyone. I'm sorry if I get a little emotional. This whole journey to me has been incredibly emotional. I will backtrack before I go forward. In August of 2015, I was on Instagram and I had found these videos of this really cool workout that was all about dancing, which I figured I love to dance. Why not do it? So out of the blue, I bought one of these videos and I loved it. I did it for a while, but then I faded away. And I figured those videos just weren't going to work for me. And then this year in January, Jennifer had sent me a message telling me like, hey, would you want to listen into this whole Beachbody thing? And I figured it wasn't going to work, but obviously she's super nice, so I did. And I am so grateful that I have, because I decided to give it a second try. And I realized that first time around, I didn't have that coach cheer me on. I didn't have that challenge group with the other ladies who picked me up when I was down. Before I was by myself. And now actually having that, it has changed my world in so many ways. And you can see in the top picture, this was January 30th, 2016. It was just a couple of days shy of my 28th birthday, and I knew I needed to go get a new driver's license. I bawled my eyes out as soon as I walked out that door. I hated that person, and I'm sure everyone can relate to, you hate looking at yourself because you don't love yourself, but then everybody loves you around you. So all you want is that self-love. And these challenge groups have changed me to just recently, in that second picture, I actually moved. So I got to do a new picture. So to me, this was finally my redemption. And now within the short amount of time and the 9-ish months that I've been doing Beachbody, I am down at least 15 pounds now, which I have not been perfect. I have fallen back. I've gone forward, but we are human. And that's one thing during this whole journey you got to remember is you are human. You will make mistakes, but it's all about how you bounce back. With all of the Shakeology, I realized my skin is so much healthier. I'm barely having to wear makeup as much now to cover things up just because I'm almost blemish free. My confidence now is through the roof. I can actually feel more confident walking into a room and being greeted by complete strangers. Compared to before, I could barely even walk in a room. I was finding excuses to get out of that room before I even walked into it. These ladies and these groups and gentlemen, they have started out as strangers to me. And now these are probably the most encouraging people I have in my life. I have found out along the way that family sometimes will sabotage some of my journeys, but the people in these accountability challenge groups make a world of a difference. They are just like you. They're going through the exact same thing that you are. And we even did a 5K with some of these ladies who I finally got to meet. And it was just nice finally getting to embrace that community that we've created just from doing this whole journey together. And the accountability and the support that I have gotten over these 9 months probably is the number one reason why I've had the results and that I've been able to get to where I've been now compared to before when I didn't have that coach. I didn't have that group of ladies leading me on, that I wasn't successful then. But now I can finally say I am successful. I see my results. I am a happier person now. And I can say that I truly do love myself now that I didn't before. So I think that about sums up my full love for these challenge groups and how much they truly do change.
Thank you, Hannah. That was awesome. And it has been a pleasure just watching you blossom, and watching your confidence grow has been just an amazing experience. So thank you so much for sharing that with us tonight. I really appreciate your words. And I have two other people that are going to speak, but I have woven in some other, some of the coaches on our team have also shared their journey. They are not here to talk tonight, but I was able to get them to share some words for us. So this is Jenna. She's in our team. She's on our team in my upline. And she said to me today, on the left is when I started the 21-day fix. On the right is today. 60 pounds are gone. I've lost 105 from my highest weight. Over 85 inches are gone. She has no longer on any medications. Asthma, depression, anxiety is what she was on medications for in the past. She went from size 24 to 26 to a size 12, 14, and an XXL to a medium. And she's happier, more confident than ever. She says, I primarily did the 21-day fix, maybe 6 or 7 rounds, but she also did 1 round of 21-day fix extreme, 1 round of PiO, 1 of P90X3, and she just finished a round of T25 this past week. The portion containers and eating plan were the biggest change for her, and she lost 13 pounds in her first round of the 21-day fix. She's also been drinking Shakeology pretty regularly as well. So you can see her success there. And the 21-day fix is also what my husband and I did to lose our weight. We did the 21-day fix from January 2015 to September 2015. Every single month we just showed up, did the program as designed with blinders on, and I lost 65 pounds. And what did you lose? He's sitting right here next to me. 34 pounds for him. So, you know, a lot of people start with the 21-day fix because it's labeled a beginner program, but really the meal plan and the exercise is designed to really reteach you what you need to be doing. So next up here, I have another guest speaker, Dawnette. And Dawnette, are you still on with us? Unmute yourself if you're here, Dawnette.
I'm here.
Okay, awesome. I'm going to mute myself and I'm going to let you talk, okay?
Okay.
All right, and Dawnette's a coach in our group. I forgot to do the introduction. Dawnette is a coach. She's always motivating other people. You can always count on Dawnette to like tell you to get your butt moving or just to encourage you along. She always has something motivational to say, and she is just a very key part of our groups as well. So without any further ado, take it away, Dawnette.
Hello. Like Hannah, I'm also going to do a little bit of backstory, as I've been on this journey for about a year and a half consistently. But Jen messaged me back in 2015, back in March. And I kind of laughed at it. I was like, yeah, I'll buy the CDs and do it on my own. I'm pretty self-driven. I can do everything on my own. But after about 8 months, because I had a wedding to be in August, and that was my reason, my why I could do this, it wasn't good enough. Because when the wedding was over, I fell off the wagon and quit. I stopped doing the portion control, I stopped doing the workout, and I went back to a couple pounds. I wasn't happy with it. So I figured to reinvest in myself and find a little bit harder program. I started with the 21-day fix as well. I bought the 22 hardcore. It's military basis. I'm also prior service, so that's kind of why it caught my eye. I'm not I'm not as self-motivated as I thought I was. So the challenge groups really helped because I was like, yeah, I'll do this. I did the workout, but I would cheat. And I wasn't telling anybody because nobody needed to know. It was just me. I kept it secretively. Well, cheating only cheated me. Nobody else got hurt by it, just me. So I didn't buy the Shakeology the first time. When I invested in the 22 hardcore, I went completely in 100%. From that point, I was 235. When I went home in July, so from March to July, I went from 235 to 210. I went home. I couldn't do the Shakeology because it didn't ship over there. I didn't have enough to go back. So I kind of didn't do the Shakeology, but I did stay committed to the diet, the food eating, the portion controls, and the workout. I even got my cousin to work with me. He loved it. But he's a kid. He's younger, so they didn't really want him to join it, but he still got an idea of it. I joined the challenge groups again when I came back for the accountability and because it's like-minded folks. You always hear something positive, even when they're having a bad day and they post up that they went and ran 3 miles with their husband with a knee brace, a leave, or some other personal issues. It keeps it real. We're all humans. We're all adults. We all have adult hurdles to climb and jump over, but it can be possible. Jen always tells us to dream big. If you're scared, that's the best kind of dream, because that's the only way you're going to blossom. With these groups, it is not just $140 for the challenge group. It's an investment in yourself. You can go out and buy these new technology equipments, but most times they turn into clothes racks. No joke. Mine did. I bought a Gazelle. It turned into a clothes rack. Push play. It works. Do the workout. Stay committed to yourself. Check into the challenge groups. Drink your Shakeology. And the stuff works. That's why they're so great. My biggest thing is the positivity in these groups. The accountability. They're amazing. They are the game changer. 5 o'clock club. That's another big changer, but that's another topic. Jen, I'm going to let you take it back.
Thank you so much, Dawnette, for those words. And like I said, I appreciate all of the positivity and the motivation that you add to our groups, and also appreciate the 5 a.m. club with you. So thank you for that as well. So here we have Caroline. She's one of the coaches in our upline as well. And Caroline told me a little bit of her story as well today. And there's her before and after picture. And a lot of people you see have these huge weight losses, they end up signing on as a coach, just like I did, because you want to share. Once you've had this huge success and transformation, you really want to share and give other people the benefit. So Caroline said she lost 70 pounds and 85 inches doing Insanity Max 30, Turbo Fire, 21-day Fixed Extreme, and 22-minute hardcore. Not all at the same time, but they're like month-long programs, 2-month-long programs. So you pick program, complete it, and then if you want to stick with that program, you do, or you choose another. But these pictures were taken just 15 months apart. Caroline told me, I asked everybody, are you drinking Shakeology? What are you doing? So she said, yes, she drinks Shakeology every day and participated in 5 challenge groups before she signed on as a coach and started running her own. So she is a coach right now, and she has her own challenge groups going on. And then we come to the next coach who's going to talk, which is my husband. He is a coach with me. He has been a discount coach because he likes Shakeology too. And he, well, we can't do it if we don't get a discount because we have 2 subscriptions for Shakeology a month. So he basically started as a discount coach, and we have been kicking around the idea of bringing him on full time. And we will, we're going to announce ourselves as a coaching couple very soon here in the near future. So he's going to be jumping on, and we're going to be growing our empire, so to speak. So I'm going to turn it over to Ron.
Over here. Hi, everybody. I joined on because of Jen, obviously. She was the one who got me started. She started her journey in January of 2015. And, at first, she wanted to get on board a little bit sooner than I think it was like October, November. We were talking about it. She's like, hey, I want to join this, I want to buy this workout and I want to join and start doing this eating plan. And I was kind of like, well, okay. Like she said before, we've tried different plans, tried to do different things. Is this going to be like another, okay, we're going to jump on this and get on for a month or two, and then it's going to be, a waste. So I was skeptical. I was kind of, the negative, and I wish I always am. I'm always the no guy.
He said no.
I did say no, yes, at first. So she's like, you know what? She got some money, Christmas. She said, you know what? I got my own money. I'm going to go ahead and buy it. So I said, all right, go right ahead. So she went ahead and started doing it in January, and I wasn't doing it. And she started doing the plan. And, I started doing kind of the eating plan with her a little bit. That's kind of how, she started. So I wanted to support her on the eating plan. So that's kind of what I started doing. And then I started doing the workouts. Probably took me a month, maybe February, maybe end of February, maybe almost 2 months to really kind of, okay, let me give this a try. Let me see how it goes. And, I started doing the workouts. Again, Jen said 21-day fix. That's what we started doing. And started doing workouts, started doing the eating plan. Before I knew it, a couple weeks went by and lost 10 pounds. And, another week went by, I lost a couple more pounds. I'm like, wow, this is actually working, So I stuck with it. And, she was doing the Shakeology. I was not. And then I tried it. And, at first, you got to kind of acquire a taste for it, I think. All of us kind of has that, And again, I didn't believe in a lot of these supplement type stuff. I always believe that, you could do this on your own. You don't need supplements. You don't need these things to help you with. I started drinking the Shakeology now and then. I did notice a difference. I was surprised that it gave me a little more energy. It kind of curbed some cravings that I had. I'm a junk food guy. I mean, I love baked foods, like cookies and cakes and that kind of stuff. So that's my downfall. And so I found the Shakeology helped curb those cravings I had. So I think it was about in April or so that I started, that I decided to get my own challenge pack. I think it was PiYo I decided to get because I like Pilates and yoga. I don't know. I kind of like that. So I tried it for about a week or two, and boy, I wasn't ready for it, to be honest. I was not that advanced for it. So went back to 21-day fix, started doing that. And again, by October of 2015, so roughly, 9 months later, I'd lost 34 pounds. So, and I've been able to basically keep off that weight and maintain my weight ever since. As a matter of fact, I just weighed myself this morning. I was like around 178. So I've been up and down. Don't let me get you wrong. It is a challenge. It goes up and down. But for the most part, I'm pretty happy about keeping on that weight off for a whole entire year, which is most that we've ever been able to do. So, so a little bit about the challenge groups. I've never been on a challenge group before. Last month, I decided to try a challenge group with Jen and a bunch of her team. And, we did it. There was an app. So I'm not social media. I don't do social media. She did it on the app. So I figured I'd try it. And it was pretty cool. I thought it was very interesting how everybody kind of motivated each other, how I almost felt obligated. I got to do my workout today because I got to post, and I don't want to let everybody down, and I don't want to let myself down. So it gave you that support for sure. And you can share your stories. And again, everybody's pretty much just like you. Everybody's got their up and down days, but it's good to have that group of people to talk about, So I don't want to go on too long. My wife tells me I tend to ramble a bit. So I appreciate you guys listening to me, my rambles. And I hope to talk to you guys later.
Thank you so much, Ronald, for giving us your story. But yeah, he started off a skeptic. So there's an example there. He was like, I'm no way ever going to do this with you. And here he is, negative 34 pounds later. So, and this is another success story of before and after. This is a coach on our upline, Allison. She's down 85 pounds too, with a 21-day fix in size, and Country Heat now. Country Heat's the new one. Shakeology every day for 2 years, and the challenge groups for support. So that's how she did it. So in the challenge groups, our motto is we do this together, and it's real people trying to work towards real results. And like everybody said, we're not perfect, but we try really hard, and we have each other to bounce off of for support, for accountability, and it's just a really magic place to be. This picture over on the right is my coach, Laura, and she never gave up on me. She kept asking me to join her challenge group. I didn't have the money at first. I just couldn't do it. Like Ron said, I had to save up money. He kept telling me no, we didn't have money in our budget. And so finally I did join with her, and thankfully she didn't give up on me, because I don't know where I would be today if I hadn't, had this transformation. I don't think it would be a very good place health-wise, for sure. So I'm always grateful for her for not giving up on me. So our process is super easy. You get your challenge pack, like Dawnette said. You join the challenge group, get results. It's that easy. And then what is a challenge pack? I'm just going to show this really quick video on what is a challenge pack. Are you guys able to hear the videos? Are you able to hear what's going on in the videos? Yes or no? No. Okay, I'm going to skip the videos. I'm going to post them up in the group. Ron and I tested this, and it did work before. I'm not sure why it's not working now, but I don't want to take the time to do the videos. I'll post them up in the event page so you guys could check them out there. There was another one. So I was going to go over Beachbody On Demand, but I'm going to skip that as well in the name of time, because we're running a little bit over. Basically, Beachbody On Demand is you get it free for 30 days with your challenge pack. There are like $2,000 worth of programs on there and resources that you can check out. So it's a great resource to have. So what you get with your challenge pack is a fitness program valued at $60, 30 premium meals of Shakeology, a meal plan and shopping list, like $100 value, 30 days of free Beachbody On Demand, daily accountability through the exclusive challenge groups, and a personal coach, nutrition guides, which are priceless. They're amazing. A celebrity trainer in your living room. How about that? You don't have to leave your house to work out. You just do it right there. So literally, we figured it out on our team. It's a $2,000 value for your price of your challenge pack, which is $140 plus shipping. You can add the 3-day refresh. These are some of my 3-day refresh results. I do the refresh once a quarter. I always lose about 5 to 6 pounds when I do it. So those are just some 3-day refresh results. And you do have an option of adding that onto your challenge pack as well. So all of our programs and products come with a love it and leave it policy. And that means if you don't love it at the end of 30 days, you send it back and get your money back. Even if you drank the whole bag of Shakeology, you send it back and they reimburse you your money. No questions asked. So tonight for the $25 gift card, I'm gonna post up that little questionnaire in the event page. So you fill that out. You need the secret code word, which is superfoods. So superfoods is the keyword. You're going to put that into the questionnaire. Everybody who fills it out will pull a name out, and you win the $25 gift card. You get to pick. I also have a bonus tonight. Anyone who purchases a challenge pack by Tuesday, this coming Tuesday at midnight, will get their name entered to win a $50 gift card as well. Okay, so I'm giving a $25 and a $50 away. You post up a picture of your order receipt